Hey guys, it's Amber from amberrochelle.com, and I am here today with another video blog for you. So I was really inspired this morning because we were chatting in my Facebook group about, do you remember who you were before the world told you who you were supposed to be? And I think that is such a powerful question, and it's particularly a powerful question for those of us who are highly sensitive. And the reason that I feel like it's so relevant for us is because probably you have had the same experience that I did, where when I was growing up, I heard all the time, why are you so sensitive? Why are you so dramatic? Why are you overreacting to everything? You shouldn't be getting this upset about this thing. Why are you crying so much? Just all sorts of negative feedback from the world that was telling me that I was not being the way that I was supposed to be, right? I mean, I used to get yelled at for crying too much. And that's really, really damaging because we take that in. And especially being highly sensitive, you really absorb everything that people are telling you. And what starts to happen, and what happened to me, and what happens to so many sensitive souls out there, is that we start to feel like there's something wrong with us. We start to feel like we're different, but different in a bad way, that we're flawed somehow, that we're not good enough. And worst of all, we start to distrust our own feelings because the world is telling us that our reactions are not correct. And so we start to feel like, well, that I can't believe what I'm feeling, right? And so you start to try to disconnect from your feelings, both because you feel like they're somehow not right, that the world's telling you that they're not right, but also because they're painful and it's so much to deal with, and you have all these big feelings. And then on top of that, you have people not only not helping you, like your parents, some people are blessed with wonderful parents that understand high sensitivity, but not all of us are, right? So you're getting this feedback that you're wrong and that you can't trust your feelings. And then you want to run away from your feelings because they're painful and you don't know how to deal with them and nobody seems to understand them, right? So it's sort of like this double whammy, and we really, really start to disconnect from our truth and stop trusting our guts, stop trusting our intuition, stop trusting our feelings, because we're being told that what we feel and what we see is not real. So we start to mold ourselves, right? We start to try and be the person that we feel that we're supposed to be. And especially as a sensitive soul, you want to make people happy. You want to feel, you feel everything that people think about you almost. So it's like, you want to live up to expectations. And that's also why a lot of us end up being perfectionists. But we completely start to disconnect from who we truly are and lose that connection to our truth, to our feelings. And so that's why when this question came up and we were talking about it, I was like, I really challenge each and every one of you to start going back within and questioning these beliefs that you have grown up with and what the world has told you. Because the truth is not what other people are telling you. The truth is what you feel on the inside. The truth is what is within. And, to start to pick apart those layers of you're too much, you're not good enough, you feel too much, your feelings aren't valid. All of those things are lies. They're lies. And the problem is that because highly sensitive people only make up 20% of the population, the other 80% of the population is reflecting this back to us. And that's a lot to take, right? And I'm not making them bad people. This isn't about us against them. It's not about that at all. Most of the time when people react negatively to your sensitivity, it is only because they do not understand it. And people are afraid of things that they don't understand. So this isn't about demonizing the rest of the population, but this is just, now that you are an adult and a sensitive adult, that you can now make a choice to define who you are. You do not have to let the rest of the world and what you've been told growing up define who you are. You get to make that choice, because who you are is actually extremely brave. You are not weak. Your feelings are not wrong. You have a superpower. You have an incredible gift. And going through life feeling like the volume is turned up super loud all the time and like you're soaking in everybody's emotions, let's face it, that's really effing hard. really, really hard. And so the way that I see it is that you're not weak. You're actually a warrior. You are so strong because you get up every day and you go out and you live your life and you do the things that other people do, but you have the weight of so much on your shoulders because you're seeing and feeling and absorbing all these things that other people aren't. So the fact that you continue to go about your day and do what everybody else does with this extra weight makes you an incredibly strong person, incredibly strong. And not only that, but because you are seeing the pains of the world, it makes you somebody who wants to fix things, who wants to heal, who wants to give back, who wants to change things in this world. You're amazing. We need that so much. And in a world where so many more people are becoming shut down and closed off, vulnerability, authenticity, and being willing to be open and to feel and to truly see everything that is around us is really, really incredible gift. So I really, really encourage you guys to start asking yourselves this. Do you remember who you were before the world told you who you were supposed to be? Who do you want to be? What is your truth underneath all of those layers of the things that you've been told? Spend some time with that. Get in touch with that. The world does not define who you are. That's for you and you alone. I love you all so much. I hope that this video served you. I hope it was inspiring to you. I would love to hear from you guys. You can find me on Facebook and you can join me in our wonderful Super Sensitives Facebook group. I will post all of those links below, and I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye.